Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is XBOXfreakquency playing game number 43, classic random risk match. I'm green. I'm first to act here, and this board is very interesting. It's hard to say who's gonna really go for what on this board. So, and I'm first to act here, so I set the tide of actions here. So, you know, I could throw them all in Australia, maybe take a weird gander in South America. Africa's probably my best bet, although I don't like Red's big force in there, but realistically, I think Africa, maybe even Europe, but I'm gonna go with Africa. I think that's my best move. Skip my turn, and we'll see what blue does here. If he's gonna kind of go for Europe here, it looks like, maybe, or he has a lot of armies there, so he could potentially go for it. Oh, looks to South America instead. Oh, looks to come into Africa here. Can't quite do it. Right on. He comes down though from Western Europe there to eliminate me in North Africa. So there goes my North Africa force, but at least Red kind of has an easy one. To split up his big force there. In Central Africa. So it's on yellow. He's kind of got a North America kind of thing going on, and that's what it looks like he's going to be working towards too. Definitely with that pullback from Venezuela to Central America. Definitely showing that he wants North America there. Swinging on to black now. He doesn't really got nothing. Black really just has, I would say, Asia. If I was in black's position here, I don't think I'd even go for a continent, really, until later in the game. And just kind of try to score my easy ones, or easy cards out in Asia. That's probably his best bet. So black goes Northern Europe to Western Europe for his card, one-on-one, and he gets it. So it's swinging on to red now. All my opponents have been taking their cards here, so if red takes a card here, then all my opponents have one card, and I'll just pick up a card next turn, and I'll be last to trade in if everyone keeps getting cards. So red does end up moving out, which is nice. Gives me an easy one option right there in my continent that I'm going to be going for, so that's huge. It's kind of blue. Good blue did that, because he did create a easy one for me. And red's kind of moving out now. So he takes out one. I get my card. No losses. I like it. And I'll sit 5 and 3 there. I'm going to move one over from Iceland to Scandinavia there. Now, in Europe, black, there's easy 1 options in Europe now. So that's kind of why I moved that one over there. So, can take advantage of those options. So blue going for yellow. Blue might be going for South America now. Well, he moves one out of Southeast Asia to India there, giving me a card option, but I think I rather just leave my troops in Australia just to deter red from getting it too fast. So yellow taking some losses, gets his card though. Alright, doesn't want to give the easy one. Moves one over from Alaska to Northwest Territories there. So swinging on to black. Black really not having much here. Decides to put them all on Kamchatka and come over into Alaska. This is good. This is hurting yellow, deterring yellow from getting kind of an early North America, because he did have 5 territories in there. Now he's got 4, and that's good because it just kind of slows him down there a bit. Slows down his momentum to actually getting his continent. So it's on to red now. He's got his eyes on Australia, obviously. Kind of clever, decides to take his easy card. I like that move by red. Just kind of slowly closing in on us. Closing in on me and yellow there in Australia. And I'm going to put 2 in South Africa, 1 in Scandinavia, and I'm going to push my luck for a card here. Come on. Right on. 4 against 3. Take my card. Didn't really want to suffer any losses there. I'll just give no easy 1 in Europe there. It's on the blue. He eliminates me from South America there, suffering a lot of losses though. Moves him from India to Afghanistan. Swinging on to yellow now. Yellow puts them all up in Northwest Territories here. Pushes for his easy 1 in Yakutsk. Siberia to Yakutsk. Gets his card, ends his turn. Swinging on to black. Yellow slowing down in North America there after black coming in like that. Black puts 2 in Kamchatka. Puts 1 in Western Europe. Decides to go for red randomly in Japan here. Oh, that's just ugly. Oh, and he's just not having that. Black ends up quitting here. Things didn't go quite his way in Kamchatka to Japan. Swinging on red now. Red's coming in from North Africa to Brazil. Coming into South America first card, which is good, leaving me an easy one in Africa. So this is really good. Red ending his turn. And now she's swinging on to me now. Now she's swinging on to me. Now. Said a little too many nows there. Anyways, going for my card. Getting it in North Africa. Red's easy one. No biggie. And I'm going to go with my style. No easy ones. Never give your opponents the easy ones. Actually, I learned that my friend used to, you know, in some situations you're gonna give the easy one, but you can't give the easy one in your continent like that. You want to hold that ground, you know. But my one friend, he used to be always about no easy ones, no easy ones, no easy ones. Like, he would just like laugh at anyone who would leave easy ones because he'd think they're like a noob or something, you know. So I never started off with that style first. Actually, that his style of no easy ones kind of grew on me, and I feel like it's really good for defense. It is honestly good for defense. I was doing a little research, and they said the best defense and risk. I might even have mentioned this on previous risk videos. I'm not too sure, but if you have 2 on every territory and then 100 on one, that's the best defense you can have. As soon as you have 2 on every territory, that is the best defensive position you can have on the board. And you could have 100 on, you could have them all spread out, but if you have 2 everywhere and 100 on one, like, that works too, you know? Which is kind of the strategy you want to do, because you want to eliminate your opponents if you have tons of armies on one spot. But yeah, anyways, that's just something I read up on here. But red's finally coming in for me. Kind of getting distracted from the game here, so I'll just backtrack to this. But yeah, it was an interesting fact, though, I looked up a long time ago. So that's my style of play anyways. I always like never give those easy ones. So red, one step closer to Australia here. So it's swinging on to me now. And what I'm going to do is just because there's an easy one, I'm going to go for it here. And then I'm going to bring these kind of down into Africa eventually. And just be that guy who leaves no easy ones. I don't know, I love that philosophy, the no easy ones philosophy. I'm going to move the one troop down the Middle East there. Just so I can hit any kind of Africa points there. So I can trade in. I'm not going to, though. I'm going to make sure I'm the last to trade in. So it looks like blue's deciding if he wants to trade in here or not. Seems like he's thinking. He decides not to trade in. Blue going for red ZZ1 in Argentina and gets it. Blue picking up 5 cards there. Okay, so yellow coming into Eastern Canada there. Throws one back into Greenland for defense. Swinging on the red here. Looks like he might want to finally take his Australia here. Oh, red's gonna trade in. Red's first to trade in here. He does confirm Australia with his trade-in. That's probably all he wanted to do, just confirm his continent here. So I can trade in, I'm not going to, because I know blue and yellow have a trade-in going in. So also, I have Siberia, so it's an easy one option as well for my card, so why not take it? There you go, 1, 2, 3, easy as 1, 2, 3. Takes her down. Right on, and then I can get my bonus 2 troops from Siberia when I trade in. So this is a big moment. Blue and yellow are both trading in, and then I will be trading in. So blue ends up trading in here. I mean, South America is his if he wants it. Oh, keeps a little bit of an Asia presence. I like where he's going here. Kind of knows me and yellow don't have our continents yet, so he's not gonna face that much boldness from us right now. So I like that play on blue's part there. Takes his continent, has a nice presence in Asia still, and when you got South America, it's always nice to have that Asia presence, or even on the round the board presence for your cards. So yellow also trading in here. He's probably going to confirm North America. I won't be able to use both those cannons, unfortunately. So yellow going on his rampage here. He's going to probably want to confirm his continent, which he does. And he's going to, yeah, move those to Greenland, I would assume, and has a fairly decent fortified North America. So swinging on to red here. what red does here. Oh, it looks like he might be going to break North America here. Maybe just get his card. No, yeah, he put all resources there to mess up yellow here. This is huge. If he breaks yellow, that's huge. Right on, right on. That's very good, you know. No one likes an early North America, let's be honest here. And red moving him up from Western Australia to Indonesia. And she's finally swinging on me. Traded in for 10 troops. +3, +2. So what I'm going to do is go for red. And this is why I don't do the fast battle, because it's just so ridiculous. I'm always going to do dice rolls from now on. It's so illogical that I just lose 10 in a row like that, you know? How is that possible? I feel like the fast battle is just not real sometimes in this game. You might as well just take it to the dice, because at least if, like, it's more correct, I feel like. It's just not logical that I would lose 10 there. So I'm going to keep the dice rolls rolling. You know, when the dice rolls roll, I don't lose 10 in a row. So weird. Something's up with that fast battle. That's just my opinion. I just think the fast battle is just... there's something off about it. Doesn't make sense. So, just because I did that fast battle and lost 10, you know, I don't really have a really fortified Africa here. Like, that was my plan, trade in and take Africa here basically. And by doing that fast battle, I lost a lot and have a very weak fortification of Africa. I don't feel too comfortable. I mean, my opponents might let me be, but I wouldn't be shocked if someone broke me right now, because I really don't have that strong of an Africa. So, we'll see what my opponents do here. Blue could break me. Hopefully he's just looking to defend, I'm hoping. Blue goes China to Mongolia here. He's looking to take out black here. I don't know why. He's got to... if he loses them and those in Europe here, he's done. 2-on-2. Wow, gets it too. That's so disgusting. Wow. That's funny. Usually you would do that 2-on-2 first, and if that had failed, then there would have been no reason to take black out. Because if he took out black there and then lost, which most likely he should have probably lost there, you know what I mean? Most of the times you would lose there. He got lucky that he won 2-on-2. So that was a bad move on my part. Or on Blue's part, I would say. So yellow wants to come in. Oh, he gets stomped. Wants to come back home. He decides to go 2-on-2 as well. Gets stomped. Just because if you take out black there and blue loses them, then I just pick up black's cards easy there, you know? Or one of my other opponents pick up black's cards easy. So red just traded in for massive. See what he does here. He has a lot of influence here. He has a lot of influence. Yikes. Puts them all in Southeast Asia. I almost should have maybe went for Europe. Although I like my positioning in Europe. I'm not going to take it because I'm going to become too much of a target if I take Europe. But I do like the heavy presence in Europe. So red just looking for his card, thank God. He could have gave me a big world of hurt there. So I'm gonna put 2 up there to kind of defend from blue coming in. More of a deterrent. What else I might do is I might trying to think here what I want to do. Kind of divvy up a weird 7 in the back burner there. Five takes out 5. I lose 1. 5 takes out 5 again. I lose another. I don't like it. Ugh, and I kind of foolishly put those 2 in the back burner when I should have probably put those on Middle East, you know? And then I would at least have another card option here. I need to get my card here too. There's no way I can't get one. I'm just gonna take a chance here. Right on. Take a little bit of a gamble, 2-on-1 and get it. And yeah, you know what? I'm thinking I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna put 5 on Middle East here. Might as well. Then I have some easy 1 options out there. So swinging on the blue here. Oh, blue is trading in. Wow. Blue is now trading in. So a lot of my opponents trading in here. Wow, so blue's going for red here. This is a pretty ballsy move on blue's part here. You know, wasting a massive trade in. I mean, it's just so ugly on his part. That's just... Doesn't even get his card either. He ends up getting his card now. Blue's coming in, but just looks like he's going on a kamikaze frenzy right now, so he's just gonna hit me in all directions. Breaks my Africa, digs into me deep too. He's coming into North America as well. Brings him out though, brings him out of North America. Which is not what he did to me. He drove everything he had into me. Which is okay though. He has 4 cards. Red has low cards, blue has yet low cards. Oh, so yellow trading in here. So red left in some heavy shambles over here. So red going Japan to Mongolia here. I guess that's all he's really got. So it's swinging onto me right now. See, I have the trade in. I'm not gonna take it because what I want to do here is actually trade in and eliminate red. So red will have 3 cards by next turn if he takes a card. What I want to do is I'm gonna trade in, eliminate red is what I'm thinking here. All my opponents don't have enough cards to trade in. They're all very low cards. So I know they can't trade in for sure, which is nice. So my way of looking at this is I'm not going to take Europe. I'm not going to take Africa back. I don't want to be a target. My target right now is I am basically stocking red here. For the takeout is what I want to do. Swinging on the blue here. He's going to go for Madagascar. Can't push his luck against me. Loses him, which is beautiful. He's got to dwindle himself somewhere else. Decides to go one-on-one. And he gets it. Blue getting the lucky one-on-one. So what I need is red to get a card here. That's just what I'm hoping. Because then he has 3 cards. And I can eliminate him off the board here is the game plan. So yellow bulking up here a little bit. North America. Swinging on to red here. This is where it really counts. He needs to take that card here because then I can instantly trade in again. And I've actually seen some opponents actually, like, not take a card in this situation because they know, like, Bread's got to know that I have, you know, 5 cards, you know, and he's pretty dwindled. Like, sometimes it's best to just bulk up your fronts and not take a card. But right on, he takes a card. Perfect. And it's probably funny because my opponents are probably all like confused of why I haven't took like Europe or Africa again, really. And this is beauty right here. Well, even spreads them out a little bit more too. But yep, I'm gonna have to trade in here. What I'm gonna do is mathematically I should take out red here, no problem. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them all on Irkutsk, and I'm gonna come over from Middle East here first and weaken India if I can. Right on. Just to ensure red's elimination here. Come in with everything that I got. Keep losing. I'm losing. I don't care. I'm going to go 2-on-1. Right on. Just to make it easier for my big bulk army here. Go to the dice rolls. I don't like that fast battle. I mean, it's nice because it's fast, but doesn't seem like they designed the system correctly. It's not like a dice roll odds, it's the different odds. I'll go fast battle here because it's just 1. Are you kidding me? See, it's so ugly, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess it is possible to go 4-on-1 or lose 4 times in a row, you know, like it is possible, but why? Just sometimes doesn't make sense to me. Whereas every time you do a dice roll, it doesn't seem like that. It seems like it's like a fair roll. And I'm just gonna do 1-on-1 for giggles. Oh, gets a lucky hit. Just because I want to make sure I do take him out for sure, because I mean, I really have more than enough, but who knows? I could lose 20 straight here and not be able to take out red. And it has happened before, so I'm going to do the dice rolls all the way down just to ensure the takeout here. Because realistically, all my opponents have low cards here. And then none of them can trade in. I'm going to eliminate red here. I'm going to instantly trade in again. And most likely eliminate blue afterwards. For his cards, because he's quite dwindled over the world. Oh, I keep losing him. Come on. Right on. There we go. Also, I want to conserve my army so I actually have a good amount to bring with me to eliminate blue as well. Because as soon as you can trade in again, so I have 2 cards, right? For anyone who's new, me taking out red's cards gives me 5 cards, which means I have to automatically trade in at 5 or more cards. So by me taking out red here, because in my eyes, if red had 2 cards here, potentially I would think about not taking him out. Maybe I would, but I would lean to maybe not taking him out because I can't instantly trade in. So if you can instantly trade in, your turn just continues, you know? And I feel like that's really the key to Risk here is really, if you can create the situation where you can eliminate someone for sure, or good chances to, and you can trade in again, you have to take it every time. There's no if, and, or buts. Like, you got to take that every time, especially when the trade-ins are as high as they are. And they're not even extremely high, but they're getting there. But now, I get to trade in once again. I'll get some bonus troops here, which are nice. I might just go with China. I'll let me take them off China for some weird reason. But what I'm going to do is, blue has 2 cards, yellow has 3 cards here. So blue is very dwindled. And what I might have to do here is I'm going to eliminate blue here for sure. I'm going to put a lot here. I'm going to come in and break yellow as well. The thing is, if I eliminate blue here, I'll get 4 cards, which I can't trade in, but I'll also get a card for taking my territory this turn, so I have a guaranteed trade in for next turn, no matter what here if I take out blue. So this is also good in my situation, because yellow has 3 cards. He either most likely can't trade in, but he could trade in. Yellow could have a set here, and if he has a set, then he's going to trade in immediately. Because I'll have a trade in the next turn. So basically I'm going to eliminate blue here to just take more of domination of the world, but also for the guaranteed trade in that I'm going to get in after. If yellow has a set, that is. Yellow might not even have a set, and I basically have this game checkmated right now if yellow doesn't have a set. So I'm just coming in with all my small armies, just in case I lose 10 here on this battle. Also, I'm going to come to Ural first, and then I'm going to head over to Yakutsk here, so then I can at least have mine on troops on his border there. What I might do is I might try to win a one-on-one here, so I can go with all my troops into South America here for, so I can break yellow here at least. It all depends really if yellow has a trade in or not. He either does or doesn't. But even if he does have a trade in, I still have a trade in right in after him. So if yellow doesn't have a trade in, this game's checkmate. It's already done. So officially eliminating blue here, getting his 2 cards. And what I think my best bet here is, oh, yellow ends up quitting anyways. He must have not had a trade in, so he knew he was just done. That's the only reason I can see why him leaving there. He knew he didn't have a set, so he just left. And there she goes. It ended up being a checkmate game there, just because that happened. Just because he didn't have that trade in. The thing is, if he did have the trade in, let's say, I probably should have broke him in all directions, but at the same time, you don't want to leave yourself too dwindled. Although there's so many armies I have on his front, so I feel like I should have came in everywhere as much as I possibly could, and then hopefully he couldn't eliminate me. And I'm sure he wouldn't be able to eliminate me all over the world. He wouldn't have enough, but still, I think that's what would have been my approach, was just to come in everywhere as hard as I possibly can, or at least break them. But anyways, it was a checkmate kind of game. It was already a checkmate when I started attacking red, because it just went red to blue to yellow. Yellow. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out.